Hey guys, Allison here with Southland Goldens. I am here with Max for your final training video. So we're going to use this video to go over the verbal cues and hand signals that we use for the commands with training with Max. It's super important that you stick to these same cues and signals just to make sure we don't confuse him and that he is able to succeed with training once he comes to you. You're going to hear a clicking sound every time that he completes the task that I ask of him. So this is the clicker that we use. You can use a clicker or you can just say yes. I'm going to send one of these home with you. After about the first 2 weeks, what I would recommend you do is just take away the clicker altogether and just go with yes every time he completes a task that you ask of him. And the reason we do that is this clicker, he knows right now, hey, I've done what I'm supposed to do and a reward is soon to follow. Now, we don't want you to always have to carry a clicker around, so while you're doing it, you'll hear me click and I'll say yes. That kind of ties the two together. After he gets used to working with you and training with you, like I said, about 2 weeks, just take the clicker away altogether and you'll just say yes. Again, one of these will go home with him, so you'll have that and you don't have to get any more. You might have already ordered one and that's completely fine. But we're going to go over each command that he knows. If you have any questions after this video is posted, let me know. I'm happy to answer them. I'm happy to send additional videos, whatever helps you guys out. You ready, Max? The first commands we are going to go over are sit and down. These are super simple. Max knows them well. The way they work is we will say Max sit. We'll take our right hand by our right side, raise it up, and we'll say Max sit. For Max to lay down, we then take our right hand, right here like this, lower it down, and we'll say Max down. So, it's going to look like this. Here, Max. Max sit. Yes. Good boy, Max. Max down. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, again, it's going to be, come on. Max, sit. Yes. Max, down. 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 Yes. So you'll see I kept repeating it there. And as soon as he lays all the way down, that's when I'm going to click, say yes, and mark that behavior. Good boy. Okay, again. Max, sit. Yes. Max, down. The next command we're going to go over is what we call place. So that is the dog bed or the dog cot. That is what we consider the place board. So the way that we have Max go there, we simply walk over, we'll say Max place. As soon as all 4 paws are on the place board, we click to reward him. Okay? All right, you gotta get off first so I can show him. Come on, Max. Max, here. Come here. Come on. Good boy, good boy, good boy. All right, so simply we'll walk over and we'll say, Max, place. Yes. As soon as all 4 paws are on, we're going to click and reward. Now from there we can go to down, which he knows that he is to lay down on the place board until he's released. Good boy. Okay. So simply when I tap the side of my leg and I say, okay, that means Max, you're free. He does not have to get up. He can stay if he wants to. For training purposes, I'm going to call him over just so we can show you place again. Come here, Max. Max, here. Good. Okay. Max, place. Yes. Good. Max, down. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. The next command we are going to go over is crate. So Max knows that when we say Max crate, he is to go and stay in our crate until he is released. Now to release him, we can just say okay, or if we have the door closed, we can open the door and let him out at that point. So it's just like the place. You're going to walk over and you're just going to say Max crate, As soon as all 4 paws are in, we're going to click to reward. Oops. And then we would shut the door. Now to release him, we'll just say, okay, Max is free to come out. Good boy, Max, good boy. So again, just like place, we're gonna walk over. We're gonna say, Max, crate. As soon as all 4 are in, you're gonna mark reward, stay. So Max knows he is to stay in there until he's released, which is, okay, good boy, Max. Again, super simple. We're gonna walk back over. Max, crate, crate. All 4 paws are in. We're gonna mark that behavior, give him a reward. Next, we're going to go over stay and here. So it's kind of windy out here. I'm gonna try to speak up so you guys can hear me. For stay, we hold our hand up like a stop sign. When we call Max to come here, we take our right hand, palm out, down by our thigh, and we say Max here. As soon as his nose touches our hand, that's when we mark the behavior, and then we can follow with the reward. If you guys have a hard time hearing me, just let me know and I'll try to re-record something one day when it's not so windy, but this is what it looks like. Max, here. Yes, good. Okay, so you'll see right there, his nose comes and touches my hand. We train the dogs to try to come all the way to us, so we want their nose to touch our hand. So if there's ever an emergency and we need to be able to get a hold of their collar, we can then reach our hand around and grab their collar. So, Max, sit, stay. For stay, like I said, hold your hand up like a stop sign, stay. Max, here. Yes, good, good. Okay, good, good. Max, here. Yes, good. Okay. Max also knows as soon as he comes to me and his nose touches my hand, he's immediately to sit down. Max, sit, stay, stay. Max, here. Good. Good boy, okay? And the tap of my leg, when I tap my leg and say, okay, Max, you're released. Max, here. Here. Nose touch, sit, and a click. Good boy, good boy. Stay. Stay. Max, here. For our loose leash walking, we're going to make sure that Max is always on our left side. We're going to give the command, Max, heel. If he ever starts to get out in front of you, you're going to stop, say no, give him a slight tug, make him come back to you. So you don't want to continue to try to catch up with him when he's pulling. So it's going to look like this. You ready, Max? Come on. Max, heel. Come on. Heel. Max, heel. Just want to do a short recap on everything that Max knows. So he knows sit, down, stay, here, place, crate, and he's doing pretty well with his heel loose leash walking. So that's something that you'll definitely need to continue with for training. A couple of things about Max. So Max can currently sleep for 6 hours at night in a crate. We do not give him any food or water 1 hour prior to bedtime. That just kind of helps to make sure that he's not going to have any accidents. If he does have an accident in his crate, you've asked him to go too far because they do not like to go to the bathroom where they sleep. I do tell people when the puppies come home, they're going to take a slight step back in their training and also their potty training. And that is just because everything is new to them. This is the first time that he's away from us. His litter mates, his whole world as he's known it is completely different. Oh no, big guy. So be patient with him. Do not give him the full run of the house. I know you guys have had dogs before, so you probably know all of this. But do not expect him to come in, have full run of your home, and to know where his potty spot is. I recommend having a smaller confined area when you're not watching him, just so that he can kind of, lay on his place board, play with his toys, but just not full run of the house. Take him out the first 2 weeks. Take him out frequently, even if it's every hour. He might not go to the bathroom, but that does help him to learn, hey, this is where I go to the bathroom, and he can trust that you guys are going to let him out pretty frequently. He's currently eating 1.5 cups of the TLC puppy food in the morning. We typically feed around 7:30 a.m. He eats another 1.5 cups of the TLC puppy food in the afternoon, usually around 5 p.m. Now we do use his kibble, his food, to train throughout the day. So I'd say he's probably getting about an additional cup throughout the day as far as training goes. He's a super sweet boy, loves people, super social. If you guys have any questions once he comes home, let me know. In his paperwork, you're gonna have his AKC papers, his vet records, and his microchip information. Oh, you gonna fall asleep? Yeah, gonna fall asleep. If you guys have any questions about that paperwork, let me know. I'm happy to go over that with you. Thank you so much for choosing Southland Goldens for your next new family member. We're here to help along the way. Any questions, just let us know, and we'll talk to you guys soon.